Is busyness eating into your productivity? If only I had a few more hours in a day. Heard that one before? Have you asked someone how's work only to be responded with, oh, it's been crazy schedules? There are leaders who micromanage their employees, keeping a track of their minute by minute activities. You will also have those bosses who will reach office before you do and leave after you, putting an indirect pressure on you to work beyond office hours. Not to forget that the work from home options put most individuals on a 24-hour accessibility mode. You'd be considered lazy, incompetent, disinterested if you do not respond immediately to an email or to a WhatsApp message. While there are organizations who are enforcing norms where no calls or emails can be made post 6, but majority of the organizations are happy seeing their supposedly busy employees at work 24 hours. Does constant availability enhance productivity? Not surprisingly, it doesn't. Sociologists call this phenomena of being busy all the time poverty, and this has several downsides. Excessive monitoring, ensuring your employees don't have time off, harms the bottom line, leaving staff disengaged, enhances employee turnover, and increases absenteeism. Post COVID, it was found that overworked employees resorted more to quiet quitting than others. How does business impact life? As leaders, it is important that you realize the following. Being busy all the time creates more anxiety, stress, and depression. A study was done on the relationship between leisure time and happiness. The results of this showed that those who have less than 2 hours of free time in a day showed reduced happiness, as did those who had more than 4 hours of free time. Too much time, you'd probably be watching OTT platforms, social media, or just daydream without being motivated to do anything else. Remember the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears, where the bears were looking for just the right amount? Well, a similar Goldilocks principle applies to time available for leisure. Too much is as harmful as too little. In fact, the opposite of time poverty is time affluence, where you manage your time optimally. How do you fix busyness? Take everything out of your head and put it on a software which helps you to create a to do list or write it down on post its. Most individuals have a misunderstanding on the quantum of time they have and how much they can do. If you have a long to do list, you need to remember the 1-3-5 principle. You can only do one large task, three medium tasks, and five smaller tasks per day. Block your time on the calendar for the task, practice monotasking and not multitasking. So, remove distractions. When you create limited time and structure for yourself to do the to do list, productivity will go up. Learn to give time. Sometimes it's a good idea to spend time with coworkers, have an interesting conversations with them, and make sure your phones are away. Most importantly, have the courage to go to your boss and speak about the time you take for a task and give an end time and stick to it. Change is never comfortable, but when productivity shows, it is accepted. Your work should give you pleasure and happiness and not drudgery and anxiety.